So again, with the like million boxes that I have of ovulation tests and pregnancy test, I took a pregnancy test again, and I'm doing this because I've been off birth control for about 7 months, but I was on it since I was like 15, and I took a pregnancy test. Definitely not pregnant. On to my journey. I took an ovulation test. Definitely not ovulating. I don't know. I'll try again tomorrow. I've been married to my husband for 7 years, and I don't have any kids. Tragically, my sister died 2 years ago of a heart attack. She had 3 girls, and I was the only stable one in my family to take them for me and my husband. Me and him actually we bought a house and 5 acres and bought our first motorcycle and thought we were gonna live our lives. Well, that November, 3 days before Thanksgiving, we got the news, and I'd spent a long time trying to find out if I was being punished. You know, no partying, I just worked. I was really stressed at work for a while. I just got a new position, so hopefully that helps. I haven't been to the doctor in, it's gonna be 2 years in March, so I'm gonna go check that out and let them know what I'm planning on doing. But my husband has an 18-year-old daughter, so and we're also married, but we never had a wedding. So I've always wanted to have a wedding and a baby of my own. So when I got the girls, I thought, you know, there goes my chances of ever conceiving. We live in a 3-bedroom house, and, you know, we had the nursery picked out what room he or she would be in. I actually want a boy. And honest to say, I was a little stupid. I shouldn't call myself stupid, but naive. Around my senior year, and I did get an abortion. We'll close on that on another time, but it would have been a bad situation, especially with the guy that I was involved with. And now it's like all my pap smears come back abnormal, but I have no cancerous cells, nothing's wrong with me. But before that, I had like normal pap smears. So it's like, am I getting punished? Am I, you know, it's like hit after hit after hit, thinking that, you know, these women that do horrible things and don't want children can just pop out children, you know, doing all kinds of mess. But like women that are actually trying, and I'm 29 years old now, which is kind of like the year I wanted to go ahead and start having children. But my husband, he's 45. But we talked about this 70-30 type thing. But I've always kind of, you know, thought he will, especially with the girls, there's 2 10-year-old twins and a 13-year-old. He kind of thinks that, you know, he was going to retire. We both did. We both thought that we were going to start our lives before my sister passed. And he keeps saying it's not your fault, you didn't have them. But now that we're taking care of them financially with no help from the state or the rest of our family, we're basically taking care of them on our own. And because we live 3.5 hours away from, or 3 hours away from where I came from, I pretty much left home and to be with my husband and start my own future, finally, to become something of myself. And then I was actually going into training of being a cop as well when all this happened with my sister. So it's kind of like my life stopped. I taught them how to read. They didn't know how to read. Just so much I did. Now they're in softball. They go into softball. You know, they're good kids, but it's like they're teenagers. And now the twins finally started their period. And knowing, you know, my luck, if I do get pregnant, God, I swear, if it's a girl, I'm just gonna just be happy with that. But we'll do this again another time. Just also let you guys know we did lose a family member of our fur babies. Manny passed away. We think a bobcat got to him, so Elsa's alone. We've been trying to find her someone, so tomorrow will be that day. So we'll go and figure out who will be in the pen with our wonderful Elsa, the goat, and go from there. So peace, love, and chicken grease, and maybe soon enough we'll find out some more. Bye.